Hey guys, it's Celeste with Move Houston Real Estate going over how to file and fill out your tax exemption form. Now, a great thing is that if you live in Harris County, you can download the HCAD app and file for the exemption right from there, as well as upload a photo of your driver's license. Now, if you live in a different county in Texas, I have put the link below for the Homestead exemption form, or you can just Google Texas Homestead exemption form and it'll be form 50-144. So I want to go ahead and walk you through how to fill out this homestead application. So on the first line of the universal form, you're going to go ahead and put your county name, and then if you know your appraisal district account number, you can put it, but if not, go ahead and leave that part blank. And then of course it's going to ask if you live in the home. You say yes and put the tax year. This is going to be your general homestead exemption. You're then going to check what exemptions that you're requesting and go ahead and look at all of these and see if any of them apply to you. Next section is asking about cooperative housing. If you have any stock in cooperative housing, you'd select yes. And then for the next two questions, if you're a new homeowner and you have not received a homestead exemption on your previous residence, you'll select no in the next two boxes. Of course, if you were receiving a homestead on your previous home, you would select yes, and then go ahead and fill out the previous residence address and previous county there. You will then scroll to find the next section is all about you, so you would fill it out accordingly. I am going to go ahead and go through and highlight the required parts that you're going to need to fill out. Alright, and you guys, this might be the biggest takeaway from this video, but you're going to want to make sure that you have updated your driver's license to reflect your new address before submitting this application. So just keep that in mind. The next section is asking about property information. So on this first line, you'll put the date you closed on your new home, and on the next line is going to ask for the date you began occupying the new home, which will be the date that you moved in. And then it's going to ask if you're identified on the deed, in which you'll check off yes. The following page is asking for property information in regards to a manufactured home, make, model, ID number, and if you have any acres that you own and occupy. Then section 4 would be filled out if you have a waiver that exempts you from providing your driver's license or state ID. Section 5 is asking to disclose any additional information. And then lastly, your section 6 is where you give your affirmation, signature, and that is it, my friends. I will point your attention to the following pages because it does give you the instructions and the required documents to submit with this form. Filing for your homestead exemption is due no later than April 30th, as well as the reminder to attach a copy of your driver's license with the address that corresponds for which the exemption is requested.